How's it going, guys and girls? Welcome back to Icarus XP. It's very late at night for me, but we have the Week 7 content update. It has, well, they've called it Workshop Week. There's no new missions this time, okay? But there's tools, backpacks, modules, bug fixes, farming supplies, okay? And I'm just going to put this out there now. It was not a clickbait title. They have given you mushrooms with a question mark and an exclamation mark. Let's get straight into it. So, as the Icarus team's planning for 2022 continues, this week we've taken a break from adding new missions to get a bunch of new items into the workshop. I really like this because some people love the new missions. You know, you're spending your loads and loads of time on the game and you need new content to play. But I think for a lot of people who don't have that time, the tools and the backpacks and things like that are much more valuable. So I think that's a really good thing. You'll find a lot of new options to take in your dropship loadouts that let you choose how you want to tackle a mission. There's a few really cool things in here that I've wanted for a little while and they brought in. So I will get straight into those in a minute. The Anaris Manufacturing Consortium has introduced a full set of tools for Icarus prospectors, including axe, pickaxe, spear, knife, and arrows. Showing their heritage in the mining industry, Anaris' products have a weighty industrial look to them. They've designed for durability, as you'd expect, of products used far from Earth, where repair and replacement are difficult, if not impossible. Okay, so you've got new knives, new pickaxe, new spear, etc., and they are the Anaris ones. Okay, so we've got those ones. The new backpacks offer you not just extra space, but they give you bonuses depending on what kind of a player you are. So you get bonuses for there's an archer backpack, gatherer, survivor, etc. You're going to get different bonuses depending on which backpack you're wearing. Farming packets. So there is now a farming packet. All right, mushrooms that have been stabilized for off-world farming. All right, so mushrooms are coming from, or I guess this is farming packets. These are seeds, if you like, you bring from the space station. So mastering the preservation process, farming packets are now available for most of the crops that have been introduced to Icarus. They can be used to set up a farm on your favorite outpost or simply to bring mushrooms to parts of Icarus where they are not yet found growing in the wild, which, let's face it, for all of us is everywhere. So mushrooms you can buy now on the spaceship and you can take them down. Whether they have dropped them in the world or not, let me know in the comments if you found them for real. Okay, modules and deployables. All right, so there's 2 new additional modules that improve animal visibility and 2 pre-built deployables to speed up your settlement once you arrive, a furnace and a storage crate. Now, I don't know if you watched us when we were doing the stupidly large and inconvenient and very inefficient way to kill the wolf, which was build a giant arena around it, set the roof on fire, rain fire down upon it. It was fun. If you want to go and see it, it's on the channel. But one thing that we said when we got there, we were like, this was so annoying because we wanted to get straight into going and attacking the wolf and building this giant thing. But we needed to, you know, build all of the different crafting benches, etc., to be able to build things such as a furnace, to be able to craft the items we needed to make the actual arena, right? So being able to make these or buy blueprints or buy pre-built versions of all of these crafting benches and utilities on the space station and bring them down with you, I think is really, really needed. So I'm really, really chuffed with this. Furnish and a storage crate. Hopefully that's the beginning of being able to buy most deployables up on the spaceship and bring them down with you. That would really make exotics and stuff a worthy thing to really go heading for. Anyway, let's get through the proper patch note. This is going to tell you everything that all of these new items do and all of their stats. All right, so in addition to new content, they continue to prioritize bug fixes and game balance. Here are the details of the other bug fixes and details and updates in today's patch. Sorry, like I said, super late. So version 1.1.1.9.0.444. Added Gatherer's Backpack. Okay, so this is 6 extra inventory slots and reduction in wood and ore carry weight. So that's the Gatherer's Backpack is going to help you carry more wood and ore. They've added the Archer's Backpack, which is, again, 6 inventory slots. However, it increases your bow reload speed, increases the arrow projectile speed, and increases your aim down sights. So, as you'd expect, makes you a better archer. They've added a Survivor's Backpack, so this is the 3rd one, which gives you, again, those 6 inventory slots, plus fall damage resistance, sprain chance reduction, and small movement speed buff. So you kind of, you could swap these backpacks around depending on what you're doing. If you're moving from one place to another, you might choose the survivor's one. If you're going out hunting, then you want the archer's one. If you're going out chopping trees down and hitting rocks, then you want the gatherer's one. So that's really cool. They've added farming packets for various crops, as we've just spoken about, allowing you to farm crops that may not exist natively in the drop area, such as mushrooms. I've added animal highlighting module, which increases the visibility of fauna when equipped. They've added animal health bar module, which lets you see how much health creatures have. So that is, so there's a talent perk for this, okay? So it's quite nice that now, technically speaking, you could go, well, I don't want to waste a talent point on that. I'll just use the module. But you've only got a limited module slots. So it's an interesting choice, that one. I mean, it is nice. All of these options, obviously options is brilliant in a game like this, but that's an interesting choice. But some people might find that amazing. Added these new Anaris tools. Let's find out what they do. So the DS Axe is a reduction in wood carry rate. So the more you can carry more wood. Sorry, super late, like I said. The pickaxe, which is the Neaves, Anaris Neaves, encumbered penalty reduction by, there's an encumbered penalty reduction so you can carry more, and 148% mining yield. So you're going to get more rock, stone, whatever it is that you are mining. There's a spear, the Anaris Gris spear. It's 50% chance to inflict slow and 10% to immobilize. The knife, the Anaris Ventura knife, has 100% chance to resist wound. There is arrows, the Aruda arrows, and they are 25 times in a pack. So that's quite nice to drop down with 25 arrows straight away that do up to 75 damage. So that's quite nice. 25 arrows, depending on how much that is to buy, might be right up your street, right? Especially if you pick them up and take them home again, which is obviously what you want to do. So they've added the Mxc Furnace. Or the Furnace. The Furnace, allowing players to shortcut some of the resource production chain. Brilliant. Especially on the hardcore missions. This is like a big deal on hardcore missions where you are only limited to 6 hours total to get everything done. So being able to bring a furnace down and really, really cut that time, brilliant. Added Mxc Crate, deployable storage container, again, available right from the start of your drop with 25 slots in it. So again, that's quite nice. You can literally just stick a storage crate and a furnace in a cave and go doing your thing. All right, they've changed the layout and cost of several workshop recipes, as well as increasing the number of slots in player gravestones and overflow bags, preventing items being moved into the world where they could be lost. Fix several issues with the station-to-station, long survey mission, and fixed issue where physical resistance was not correctly applied to melee resistance in damage calculation. So that should be good for those of you, when you're wearing armor, you're going to actually, take the correct amount of damage. They fixed quick load talent, not increasing reload speed as intended as well. So that's the end of this update. I quite like it. For me, personally, as a player, I think this is a nice update. They've fixed some problems that people knew about, but they've also added in items rather than more missions. Like I say, for those of you who maybe aren't going in all guns blazing and have completed everything already, this would be a really nice thing to help get things done. And I think for anyone who likes to play on hardcore mode, these extra deployables are going to be brilliant. The storage crate, storage crates are pretty easy to make out of wood anyway, but the furnace, definitely a big deal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed having your update read out to you. This is quite a big one. And if you do, then I'd appreciate a like on the channel, and of course subscribe for more ICARUS content. If you want to get involved with our building competition, which we have going right now, then oh my God, I'm so tired. Go and head over to the Discord and go and ask about in there. Got until the 31st of January. Then we're going to pick the best builder out of everybody. So go check that out. Have a fantastic night. I'm going to get this done and go to bed, and have a great weekend, guys. Don't die by the bears. I'll see you soon.